In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of the best ways to be making MT right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam in season number 5. So if you guys are hopping on to Myteam and just wondering what are the best game modes to play to make MT, what are the best challenges to do, what other ways can you make MT right now in the mode, this will be the video for you guys to check in on in season 5. I'll probably make an updated one in season 6, or if anything does change and maybe there's some new methods, obviously I'll be making a video on that for you guys. But the first thing I want to talk about is going to be some very simple stuff that you guys might already know what to check for. But if you guys go over to the Apex thing, sometimes in here there will be challenges where you'll need like 13 players of a single team. In this specific challenge, you don't need them, so it's not going to be, making you any amounts of MT. But if you guys check when there's new packs, whether it's the new heroic packs, for example, right, sometimes you'll need to win a game using 13 Lakers players or win a game using 13 Raptors players, and then those cards will go for quite a bit of MT. But that's not happening right now, so I'm not going to really talk about that too much, but just wanted to mention it to you guys in case you want to check every single time on Tuesday and on Friday to see if they do add those challenges where it will say like win a game using 13 Lakers players, and then that will cause Lakers players to go up in price quite a bit. But the best MT method right now, honestly, in the game is just focusing on these weekly challenges. If you guys can see, there's the double MT part 1, double MT part 2, double MT part 3, and part 4 as well. And we can add this up together. You are able to make like 75,000 MT just from playing the game, and I'll kind of explain how it works and best of how to take advantage of this and how to maximize the MT you're making in the most efficient way possible. So what you guys have to do for part 1 is you have to earn 1000 MT by playing a single player mode and earn 1000 MT by playing a multiplayer mode. Super easy to do. All you have to do is either play or just win single player games, or play or win multiplayer games. And then once you get the 1000 MT in multiplayer and single player, you'll also get 1000 MT on top of that. And then once you complete the entire part 1, you'll also get 500 MT. That's starting off very low amounts. It's obviously going to accelerate and get more and more. Same thing for 2500, 2500, and then the prize there for the group reward is 1200. Then you go over to part 3, 5000, 5000, but then you're also getting 10k on top of that. So that's 20,000 MT right here, plus the 2500. So between the first 3 parts, you're probably making like 40,000 MT. My math could definitely be wrong there, but 40,000 MT through the first 3 parts. And then in part number 4, you're going to be making a total of 45,000 MT because you're going to earn 10,000 MT in single player modes. You're going to earn 10,000 MT in multiplayer modes. And then once you do that, you get on top of that 10,000 for the single player, 10,000 for the multiplayer. That's 40k. And then you're also going to get 5,000 MT as well on top of that to put your grand total for doing these challenges to like 80,000 to 85,000 MT just from doing these challenges, which is super easy and super simple as well. I still have 45,000 MT to claim here, which is super easy to do. And then just to talk about how to maximize the MT and how to do it in the most efficient way possible is definitely by playing Domination for those single player grinds you have to do for getting the single player MT. Definitely recommend doing it in Domination because you can get 2500 MT per Domination win. So if we go back over to the challenges, we go to the weekly challenges. Once you, for example, get to part 2, this is example 1 win. So you should have to earn the 2500 single player Myteam points for part 2. You just have to get 1 win in Domination, and then that will be done. And then you go over to part 3, it's 5000 MT you need in single player. So all you have to do is win 2 Domination games. And then for part number 4, it's 10,000 MT. Yeah, 10,000 MT earned in single player, which is 4 Domination wins. So that's the game mode I'd recommend playing, is definitely Domination, the fastest way to get MT in the single player modes. And you're also going to be earning MT in each division. So if you have to play, 5 games of Domination while you're grinding these challenges, that's going to be another 10,000 MT on top of this. It's super easy to get the wins. It's only on pro difficulty. And at the end of it, you also get a free Galaxy Opal Bob McAdoo, who's one of the best power forwards in this game, especially for being free. So Domination is what I would definitely recommend for those single player challenges you have to do to earn the MT. Would definitely recommend doing it in Domination. And then for the online ones, I would recommend doing it in the salary cap. It's shorter games, easier opponents, and you don't come up against crazy good god squads. And if you're a no money spent player, if you don't have the best team possible, this is definitely the game mode I would recommend. So something very simple just to start off with, but make sure you're taking advantage and maximizing and being the most efficient you can possible from grinding these challenges. Very easy to do so. And then again, also in the challenges screen, it's just by playing the game. For example, in Triple Threat and Breakout, there's 5,000 MT right here, and there's also 25,000 MT. So if you get to 300 Triple Threat offline wins, that's going to be another 30,000 MT right there. And it's pretty much the same thing for Clutch Time and for Park as well. Something I'd recommend doing is just getting 10 Park wins. It's 10,000 MT, so 1,000 MT per win, plus also the MT you're going to make while playing the game. I don't know if I'd recommend going to like the 50 wins, going to the 200 wins, but if you guys wanted to, you're going to make 50k at 200 wins, you're going to make 25k at 50 wins, but just something super easy. It's only 10 Park wins. It's not that hard to do. 10,000 MT, something that's very quick and easy to complete. So that's like to talk about the best game modes to grind and just how you can maximize your MT. Also, if you're grinding the season pass, you're going to earn some MT here along the way. You know, 10,000 MT at 39, 10,000 MT at 33, and then you also got 5,000 at 26, and you do have 5,000 at 17, and then you also have 5,000 at level 8. So you're making what, like 30,000 MT right there? Because there's what, 3 10,000s or 2 10,000s? I think there's 2 10,000s, there's like 3 5s, so that's like 25,000 MT you're making, which is nice, super easy. And if you guys also do have the Pro Pass, you're making another 25,000 MT up there in the top. So you can make like 50,000 MT if you have the Pro Pass here from leveling up, and it's super easy to do so. But now to talk about, oh, also Showdown, each week you can earn like decent amounts of MT. Like I'm on a no money spent account. I've won like 7 games this week and I've made 10,000 MT. That's not bad per week. So Showdown is another decent way by playing the game. But to me, I think one of the better ways, if you guys really want to make a lot of MT, is honestly hopping on snipe filters. I find it super boring, so I personally don't do it. But for example, if you wanted to hop on like a Galaxy Opal Apex filter, I mean, all of these cards do go for a fairly decent price. So you could see, you know, what's the cheapest Galaxy Opal from this Apex set, and it's Jared Wallace for 47k. So you might want to like buy a Jared Wallace and then put on the enable filter. So if you buy Jared Wallace and then you put on enabled, it's not going to show up Jared Wallace anymore. So you're able to buy cards that are more expensive and see if you can get those cards for a snipe, because the next cheapest Galaxy Opal after Jared Wallace is probably like Hito Turkoglu. Yeah, so maybe like 65k for Hito Turkoglu. So you could buy Jared Wallace and then you could put your setting to like maybe 60,000 MT, and then you can try to buy, you know, a Hito Turkoglu. That would be a snipe. Or you can try to obviously get, you know, maybe you go cheaper than obviously 60k because Hito Turkoglu is 60k, but that's just for example. So let's say you're not doing the enable filter and you want to go obviously cheaper than 47k because that's what Jared Wallace does go for. So you probably want to set your filter closer to like 39,000 MT. Probably what I would do is like 39,950. And then you basically just want to keep refreshing the snipe filter, and you will probably see some stuff pop up. Any snipe here is going to be a profit. If you get like a Ricky Davis or you get an Alex Caruso, you can like double your MT very, very easily. And you can do this with like every single card in the Apex set. And yeah, it's just another great way to make MT if you guys really want to sit here, grind the menus. I personally like playing the game more, so I would do the first kind of methods to make MT, but it's still not a bad way to do so. And I know a lot of people can make crazy amounts of MT. You can obviously hop on like a dark matter filter, because I don't believe there's a buy now dark matter, but I could be wrong. Is there a dark matter? That's no. So if you just sit on this filter, dark matter, lowest bid or lowest thing, 500, and if you see a dark matter pop up, it's going to be a snipe. So again, this is a pretty decent way that you can make MT. It's just going to take a while for a card to pop up just to make a little amounts of MT, unless you get like a crazy card like a dark matter Kareem, or somehow you get a, you know, dark matter Hakeem or dark matter Chet or dark matter Ron Artest. That's obviously going to make you crazy amounts of MT, but it's also going to be very rare to do so. And yeah, those are just the best ways to be making MT right now in season number 5. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any other questions or any other methods to make MT really easily in season 5. Let each other know in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.